Welcome back to the social class for class 8. Today we'll start the new chapter. That is on the second chapter, the understanding secularism. So in the first chapter we already studied the need for constitutions. So that chapter refers different from this chapter because there we already studied why we need a constitutions. The constitutions we need so that we can be protected properly by the state. But these chapters are different, that is on the understanding secularism. So on this chapter, we'll study what is meant by secularism and why the secularisms are important, especially the country like in India where we follow the diversity, where we have a diversity. It's said that India is a diversity country. Here we have a different type of peoples are there, different culture, different custom, festivals. So we have a different peoples in India. So out of that we have a different cultures like religion also. Like you can say as Hindu, Muslim, Sikh. So many type of peoples are there which they follow their own culture, which they follow their own religion. So that's exactly that, the understanding secularism. We should not be divided in the forms of religion. We should be live together in the oneness. The secularism means, the last time also I already explained. The secularism means whichever the culture, custom or the religion especially, whichever you like to adopt, that you can be do. It means not that the forcefully force from the external pressure, forcefully force from your parents or from your elder. No. This is your right. Because in the importance of the constitutions, we already found it. It was protected by the government, protected by the state, by the law. So we have a preamble, article, amendment. So as per that, we are like wherever we do, which religions we want to adopt, that we can be do. It's the free of us, the rights of freedom, which you got every citizens of the country. So on this chapter, we go on the understanding secularism. So some of the important point which you have to note it, that is the word secular was introduced in preamble on 42nd amendment in 1976. Now which refers to the preamble, the constitutions, amendment, act. So that's all come under the law. So as per the Amendment Act of 42, so in Amendment Act of the 42, it is give a right to the people and individual to choose which religions they are like. Beside this amendment in 42nd, because the seculars are come under the Amendment Act, so it is itself it's law. You cannot force someone to convert to the Hindu, Christian, Muslim. It should be the wish of the people, which religions they are like. And especially it was adopted in 1976. We already found that the Indian constitution was made and effected from the 1950, 26th of January. That means the new rules and regulations after getting independent from the British government. And when we wrote that, there we are including the Amendment Act. And as per the amendment 1976, that means they are giving a more right to the individual's right. So in there we have to study on some of the article also, especially refers to the secularisms. This secularisms we refers these three articles. What are the provisions are there? How we are protected from the external pressure? How we are using our own right to adopt what you are like? The things we will study there. So on the Article 15, it is found that the prohibitions of the discriminations on the ground of race, caste, sex, color, etc. Yes, especially on the Article 15, it's very important to discriminate to the other. Either you belong to any particular tribe, either you are coming from any corners of the part of the country, but we should not be discriminate as far caste, color, and creed and sex. Though either you may be male or female, It means not that only the male can do and female cannot be do. No. If the male can do, female can also be do. We should not be judged by their color. I think at the recently also, if you are watching football, you may have seen that the Black Lives Matters, where we have to give importance on them. We cannot discriminate on as per the color, caste and creed or religion. That means you are Hindu, you are more superior than the other. No. Though they believe that as per the ideology and as per the political the group, they maybe want to create the country in a forms of religion basis. Like Pakistan, Israel, so many countries are there in the forms of the religion basis also. But in India, we are living in diversity country. We are living in secularism country, where we are not giving any importance, especially on the religion basis. So as per the Article 15, the prohibitions of discrimination on the ground of race, color, caste and creed. Though they are also human beings, we are also human beings. Why we should make a difference between the upper caste and lower caste? What the lower caste can do, upper caste can also be do. Upper caste, what the upper caste can do, lower caste can also be do there. So we should give respect to each other, to respect the opinion, what the others are feeling. And that's are particularly banned, that means prohibited on Article 15. The next is on the Article 25. It is said in Article 25, the freedom of conscience and professions, practice and propagations of the religion. You can be choose whatever you like, which religions you like. Though your parents may be the Christian, if you don't want to become a Christian, you can become as a Hindu, no problem. Your parents may be the Muslim, or if you don't like the Muslim, then if you like the Christian, you can become to the Christian. So there will be no external pressure or the internal pressure. Your parents cannot be forced you to be convert to be that particular religion. That is wrong. You live your life. You should do whatever you like. You follow whom you are believe. It means not that your parents are said and you will go on then blindly. That means you are not using your right. You are become as the machine. The remote controls are with your parents. So it should not be there. It's already given in the Article 25. The freedom to choose your own religion, your custom. If you want to choose like any culture and custom which you go to favor, no problem. It's your right. But it means not that you are you are follow that particular religion and your parents are opposing them. It should not be happen like that. Your parents should be give a right on that. Your parents should be think that whatever you choose, you do. Your thinking and opinions are right. That should be give importance. That means respect of the opinion. And the next, that is on the Article 26. This is a freedom to manage religious affair. So, like country like in India, we have varieties. Many religions are there. Like in travel area, we believe only follow Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Persian, and many Buddhism, Jainism, more there. So it means not that you have to become to believing on one only particular. Though your parents are believing on that particular also, if you don't like, you cannot be change the stream. You can be change the line, no problem, because it depend on your belief. It depend on your whom you are support. So that should be there. So exactly the secularism, which means the right to be choose. And if you study, if you check in the dictionary also, different definition you maybe get there. So the last topic, that is what is the Indian secularism. So still when we write the religions, their option is there, which religions you are believe. But like the nationality Indian, when we are writing, the particular religion is not there. Though when we refers to the language, we refers to the English and Hindi as official language. But there is no official religion for the Indian. Whatever you can follow, whatever you like, you can do. But it's not officially. Whatever you are do, it cannot be changed by your children. So that's on the secularism. So understanding on secularism. So in this topic, nothing more is there to be discussed on that. But when we go to the next chapter, there we have to discuss more on the the needs of the parliaments, and what are the importance of the states and the central. So that things we discuss more on the political science, especially on civics. So in this chapter, nothing more to be explained on more that. So once you are study, it will be very easy to understand that. And but also if you are unable to get, just you can send a message or you ask me. So I'll make it clear on that. So for today, that much only there. And remaining next class will start soon to the political science, or either we go to the another subject like in history. So history also remaining there. So before your exam, I try to be complete the history also. Thank you.